We're pleased to be joined on set by Marco Bucci. He's the mayor of Genoa, a major Italian port city and the capital of northwest Italy, Liguria region. The mayor was, of course, also appointed special commissioner to oversee the reconstruction of the Morandi Bridge, which collapsed on August the 14th, killing 43 people. So, Mayor, thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
Look at, of course, the reconstruction of the bridge. I mean, this was a horrible catastrophe. I'm from Genoa. It touched everyone very hard, very hard. But the reconstruction of the bridge may take a long time. In the meantime, is Genoa losing business?
I would say no if we are playing as we should. In other words, yes, the collapse of the bridge has been an issue, a big issue, but we need to react to that. We build a couple of new roads. We create a new system for mobility inside the city and also outside the city. And we have all the companies in Genoa working all together to understand that the common well and the common way of doing things at the end of the story is going to generate an interest from everybody. So we're going to work together as a team and with the synergy. How long will it take
to reconstruct? I mean,
well,
is it 5 years?
No, that's not true at all. The best project we have so far is talking about from 12 to 15 months, and we are totally committed in making sure it's going to happen.
Okay, Mayor, would the departure of the chief executive of Autostrade, Mr. Castellucci, actually be enough to allow the company to be more involved in the bridge reconstruction?
We have specifically the direction from the government. The government say the Autostrade will not be part of the construction. So we are working with a lot of African companies, and we got the best of the company in the world. Even Chinese companies participating to the market that we set up in order to understand which is the best offer for the bridge.
Okay.
So I'm very comfortable we're going to have the best technology in the world.
Okay, based on your dealing with the government because of the reconstruction of the bridge, how would you describe the coalition? It seems that actually both parties aren't always seeing eye to eye, with Five Star saying, well, we shouldn't rebuild the bridge and we shouldn't pay too much for infrastructure, we should nationalize it.
I never had anybody from the Five Star telling me we should not build the bridge. The bridge is a must for the city, like a lot of infrastructure is the must for the city. I don't think there is any discussion about the need from Genoa for infrastructure. So we go straight to the point that we got to make it, and we're going to make it very well with a high quality in the lowest time as possible.
Mayor Bucci, when you look at the impact that the bridge collapse has had on Genoa GDP, how big is it? This is a huge trading port.
Yeah, we don't have the number right now. Definitely, the first month, September, was an issue, but now October is coming back, and November is actually, I think, is going to be better than November of the previous year. So we are on track. And we will demonstrate it to everybody that Italy is a place where we can do good things in a short time, in a very high quality, and we will demonstrate that we are an organization, administration plus the city. All the citizens participate to that, and we're going to set up a record for the world. I'm guaranteeing that.
Mr. Mayor, wonderful to speak to you. Tom Keene in New York. And, you know, I know the heritage of the Lacroix family, Francine's family, coming over on the Neptune as they did. I know it's now sitting in the old harbor in Genoa. Mr. Mayor, what do you need from Rome? We report every day on the chaos of federal politics within Italy. What does a guy like you need from Rome?
Well, we had already a special law that is bringing to Genoa about 1 billion of euros is for the reconstruction of the bridge and also to set up of all the issues that has been created by the collapse of the bridge. So we have enough money to do something that is really good, that is good for the city, is good for the area, and is good for the north of Italy. Don't forget that Genoa is an important harbor, not only for the Genoa region, but for the full north of Italy and also for Swiss and the south of Germany.
What do you need on tourism? I mean, you've got the old harbor, you've got the Neptune, again, the boat the Lacroix came over on. I mean, I get that, but what do you need for tourism in the northwest of Italy?
The most important things that we need is to recreate the confidence we had before. Tourism has been growing like 7% every year for the last 5 years, and now we need people to think that Genoa can be rich. Mobility is not an issue, and they can enjoy, everybody can enjoy the city of Genoa and the tourist area exactly as it was before, actually even better than what it was before.
Mayor, do you need more politics that are stable, and do you believe that Matteo Salvini will break away from the Five-Star movement?
I don't know about that. That is a politician issues. That is not what I do. I'm an administrator of the area. I need to think about Genoa. I need to think about the bridge. I need to think about the goodness of the people in Genoa. That is my goal.
We talk day in, day out about trade concerns and the trade war between the U.S. and China. Has Genoa been affected at the margins by some of these trade tensions, or have you been getting more ships in because of the U.S. and China fighting?
Well, we are growing the commerce right now. We are going in a lot of shipment, and also the new Silk Road will bring much more ships and goods to Genoa as an entrance port for all the Europe. Don't forget that the corridor between Rotterdam and Genoa, the most important corridor in Europe, is managing 55% of the goods in the total Europe.
And that hasn't come down.
Hasn't come down so far.
What impact?
We are in a growing mode. So I mean, there is a lot of goods coming up, and coming through Genoa is at 5 days lower than going to Amsterdam when you come from Asia, because the Suez Channel opened up to big ships, 22,000 TEUs. So this is very important. Genoa is becoming very strategic, and this is why I think the future will be in a growing mode.
And again, infrastructure, will you, away from the bridge, actually build more infrastructure? I imagine once the goods come in, you need to make sure that you can dispatch it.
As a matter of fact, we have the Terzo Valico, we have the Gronda, we have a lot of infrastructure that need to be built in the next 3 to 5 years. The Terzo Valico will allow us to have train up to 750 meters long, and that will allow us to double the number of TEUs. TEUs means containers. TEUs that will move from Genoa to the inland.